let's just make a list of people that want Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Lomachenko wants it. Lomachenko's fans want that fight. Top Rank wants that fight. ESPN wants that fight. Casual fans want that fight. And most importantly, Devin Haney and his team want that fight. The only people that don't want that fight are Devin Haney fans. But it makes sense. It makes sense why Devin Haney fans don't want that fight. Because when Devin Haney was at a point that Lomachenko could have given him that shot, he didn't. They made the franchise belt, they gave it to Lomachenko, and he moved on to fight other people. And Devin Haney, from that point on, didn't get an opportunity for anyone. He was calling everybody's name, and no one was giving him that opportunity. And the fans never forgave that. But you have to remember that Devin Haney worked all this way, right? Came all this way to finally be in position to fight the best guys at 135 pounds. And I'm talking Ryan Garcia, I'm talking to Tanks, and I'm talking Lomachenko. And he's finally there. And you think that he's not going to take that opportunity now? Then now, because Lomachenko didn't give him that opportunity, that he's not going to give Lomachenko the opportunity. But he's doing a favor for Lomachenko. He's going to get paid good for it. It's a good fight for his legacy. It's a solid name on the resume. To me, I would say a very good name on the resume. And if you just think about what's on his side of the street, don't give me Tank, don't give me Ryan Garcia, because those fights ain't possible. What's on his side of the street with Top Rank, it's the biggest fight that could be made. And it could possibly be a pay-per-view and could possibly do good numbers. Especially if Lomachenko's next fight, he does good numbers, and if Devin Haney's rematch with Kambosos does good numbers again. There will be a buzz for this fight. And if you remember, it's a 3-fight deal. So after Kambosos and after Lomachenko, if he beats both of them, which I expect him to beat Kambosos again fairly easily, fairly easy as possible, as easy as he did last time, maybe even worse. And if he beats Lomachenko, he will enter free agency as the undisputed 135-pound champ with the win over Lomachenko, with the best resume at 135 right now, and with the possibility of signing with PBC to fight Tank, the possibility of working out a deal with Golden Boy to fight Ryan Garcia. Or he can move to 140, which everybody seems to want him to do right now. He could then move to 140. And you know what? He would be one of the biggest things at 140. And all these guys with all these belts and the 140 has all this depth, will not have the name power that Devin Haney will. And they would have to come to him. I understand the stance you have on not wanting to give Lomachenko a shot against Devin Haney. But you got to understand, Devin Haney wants that because that's what he worked towards. And the biggest payday possible is going to be Lomachenko. And the biggest event possible is going to be Lomachenko. And it's the one that Top Rank want, it's one ESPN want, and Devin Haney has the leverage because he has the undisputed belt. That's why that fight's going to happen. That's why it's going to get made, and it's common sense.